Hello traders, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Young FS. This is the 7th edition of my weekly outlooks and what and trading setups. Hope you all had a great weekend. A lot happened last week as we discussed or what talked about concerning the NFP. We all knew the direction the NFP was going to go. Another easiest NFP again. And we are hoping that all the NFPs that will be coming will be so easy and more simple as that. So I won't take much time. We will be out. So back on the DSY, as we discussed or talked about last week, this was what my outlook was, to sell from this area. But you can't expect price to get to this region and just sell off just like that. No, there will be manipulation. There will be a lot of stuff going on here before price will fall. So we thank God that even the NFP just brought this thing down to this angle. So hopefully, I was anticipating what to the match high. It is going to be like if price is going to give us a pattern, like if price should come again and be ranging from this angle concerning the DSY. If price should range from this angle and give us a weak high and then just drop, then we will know definitely that we are going to see weakness in the dollar before we anticipate the movement to the upside again. So concerning the DSY, this simple outlook that I'm having, I don't want to waste my time. But if price comes and give us something like this, just consolidate and move to this angle, and then because we already know price just took this high and quickly came in. So those who went short from this angle, they've been hit. Yes, and price quickly came in. So we're expecting price to be stopped out from this angle again, and we expect a break of structure and comes into this angle. Then we look forward to sell back to feel this buying pressure between the buyers and the sellers. So concerning the DSY, this simple my outlook before maybe we think of going to the match high over here. So this simple outlook concerning the DSY. So all you have to do is just watch out. So I'm going to use this. Yeah, so back on the GBP USD, we could see from this angle that if the dollar is going to fall, then definitely the GBP is also going to go up. Yes, so what are we looking at now, or what are we expecting the price to do? What am I expecting price to do for me before I go in by locks? But overall, I'm looking forward to sell this pair. Overall, my overall directional is to sell this pair, but I can't just wait and waste pips. Almost, let me calculate, almost from here to here, almost 200 pips. I can't waste almost 200 pips from the market. So what I will be doing is, if price gives me the way I trade, gives me what I want, then I will go long to this angle before I think of selling to this psychological sub-psychological level. But this is what I'm expecting the price to do for me, as the DAX is going to give us a potential head and shoulder pattern. This is my scenario. I'm not saying definitely we are going to expect. This is my scenario, this is my outlook. Yeah, so in case if price should move up, it takes this structure and then reverse back to this angle, like we could also have a potential head and shoulder pattern from inverse head and shoulder pattern from the GBP2, so that you can go long from this angle, because you can see that here is a structured level where price has been tested multiple times. So in case price goes in and gives us this kind of, and then comes and gives us here a weekly low from this angle, then we look forward to buy this pair to this angle. So simple as that. Just watch out, because if the dollar is going to retrace to feel some imbalances over the market or anything like that, then we should also expecting price the GBP was to just rise a bit to this angle. So the stop loss is something, but I don't know the kind of candlesticks. Maybe if a pin bar comes in to this angle from this here, then that is where my stop loss will going to be. But I'm not giving 70, almost 80 pip stop loss. No. Whatever formation or data that I'm going to get from this angle, that is where I will know where to put my stop loss. Yes, but overall, I'm looking forward to go long from this angle, and I'm expecting this week to be selling, because if the DAX is definitely going down, then the GBP is also automatically going up. So this is simple outlook that I don't want to waste my time going through everything. That's why I've already deleted most of my setups from there. So look at this, simple as but if price moves up, and then gives me potential head and shoulder pattern from here, comes here and fails to break this angle. If price fail to break here, then that is when I'll be looking forward to what, to go long from here, and I will target this area, because here is what, a potential what, a strong level for me to what, to be looking forward to what, to sell the market. Yes, concerning the GBP USD, so simple. So concerning Euro USD, you see where I'm coming from. Yes, so concerning Euro USD, this is also another particular scenario concerning what the DS. Why? So if the DSY should give us potential head and shoulder pattern, definitely we are going to have an inverse head and shoulder pattern too from what, from the Euro USD. Yes, so last week I anticipated a buy move going to this angle towards here to hit this here before we look forward to sell, but price did what it's supposed to be doing. So I can't force things. I'm not in charge. Just only use what, good proper risk management on your all your trades. So I had a buy from this angle. My first buy came here, my second buy came here, but the moment price got to this angle and came back and started to range from this angle, then I definitely closed all my Euro USD sales, my Euro USD buys. So I was just waiting to go long from this angle here, but I knew I wanted to go long, but due to the NFP, I just stopped from what, going long. I wanted to wait to Friday to see what the reaction will be before. Yes, and definitely those who went long from this angle, they got stopped out. A lot of people were victim on Euro USD long from this angle, this zone, this particular area. A lot of people were very victim to this angle, but I was very patient. Due to the NFP, I was waiting for what, a clear direction before I would think of what, going long. So on this week, this is what I'm expecting the Euro USD to do for me. I'm just expecting if price should move to this angle and then reverse back to this angle, and if it fails to break here, if it fails to break this angle, per the candlestick confirmation that I'll be getting here, that is definitely going to give me what, potential what, inverse what, head and shoulder what, pattern from this angle. So if price fails to break, this is the pattern that I get, then I look out for what, my candlestick pattern to go long from this angle to target here, because this is the possible sales zone for me. This is where if price get to, I will have the confidence to sell. This is the area I'm looking forward to go short from the market, because why, we have what, a selling pressure from this angle that price has to come and feel all this kind of before we started to drop. So the same thing from by here. Now look at what we are going to get. If you get this pattern, then we go long from this angle, because we have what, inverse head and shoulder pattern to go long on Euro USD. So I am gonna rush to enter this buy. I'm going to wait for clear direction and wait for price action and some confirmations before I go long. Don't just enter, wait for confirmation, wait to see what is going to happen concerning that particular level. If price should retrace back to that angle, what the reaction will be before you started to go long on this pair. So definitely this is what my outlook on Euro USD is. If price should wake up to this angle, maybe to take everything off and then pulls back, or if price, another scenario, if price should move up to this angle and come back and test this level, that is when I'll be looking forward to go long and then quickly reverse. So this two scenario, because here too is is a structured area. Yes, here too is a structured area where price has tested multiple times, but due to the weakness of the euro, it's still what went down. So this is what my outlook on euro. First possible buy from this angle, and second buy from this angle. But if price should fail and then continue come down, then this is definitely what I was expecting price to do. If price should move up here and then comes down here, simple, then I'll be definitely going to go short from this angle too, because it's the break of structure, retested back, and then I'll be looking forward to sell. So this is what my outlook on Euro USD. Yes. So concerning the dollar yen, for those of you, my first outlook my first outlook was when I came up with this buy. Yes, It was maybe my first outlook or the second outlook. Then I came up with this buy direction. So if you're a swing trader, this is the reason why I love swing trading, because I wouldn't be getting in here and be getting out from this angle where price has a potential to be heading towards the upside. No. That's why I love swing trading. I love to swing my trade so that I will be closing small until I see a reversal before I'll be getting out of that market. So just keep riding with the trend. So concerning the USD JPY this week, this is what my outlook is. So you could see here is what a minor level where price came what. So if I should put my fib from this angle, if I just place the fib from this angle to here, you could see that it came out just 50% retracement from this angle. So those of you who were selling this pair last week, yes, maybe Monday or Tuesday, so they were selling. I told them that I'm waiting for a confirmation before I could possibly sell this pair. I need to see something before I sell this pair. And definitely look at what happened from the 50% test. Price quickly just hop high. So this week, what I'm expecting this price to do is, I know I'm already short from this angle. Yes, I sold from this angle, and possibly I'm looking forward to get out from this angle. Definitely here is my TP from those sell, because I don't want to go against the trend until I see a break of this angle, until price reach this structured level for me. That is when I'll be looking forward. If price should test back, then we'll be going short. But as it stands, let me go to the 1 hour to make everything simple. Yes, sir. On my hourly, yes, this is where my sell is going to be. So if price should pull back to this potential area, I had another sell from this angle too. I used my phone to do this analysis. Yes, I used my phone to do this analysis. So if potential price should come back to this level again, they'll be looking forward to sell back to the structured level. Yes, and I'll be out of the sales. I'll move my stop loss to break even. So to this angle and to test, yes, you could see that it was the 61.80% in between the 50 and the 61.80%. So definitely I'll be looking for a short position from this angle to here. Yes, potentially be looking for a short position from this angle to that level. And again, if price should move up to this demand or structured level, yes, if price should move up to this 78.1, then I'll definitely be looking so it sells for me this week on Euro USD and the end, not Euro USD, the USD end is a sell for me. So it's either if price should show me the weakness and give me the confirmation to sell from the 61, or I sell from the 78. That's it. That's all I have on the yen. So you could possibly pause it, and yes, it's either I sell from the 61.8 or the 78 because it's a broken structure. So price has to come back to it. So if price should move up to this level and penetrate to this angle, now if per the weakness and per the confirmation that I'll get, that is why I'm looking forward to sell this pair from this angle. So you can pause it. And concerning CHF you don't even need me to tell you that this pair is going to fall for a long time. This pair is going to fall for a long time. This thing is going to fall. So this is my possible area that I'm looking forward to, because I already started selling from this angle. So you all know this was being sent even to my Telegram group for free. So concerning this angle, you see they are creating liquidities so that they can work through it. They are creating strength on this 4 hourly. They are creating strength. So definitely price is coming to retrace to this angle. Yes, so when price retrace to this angle, those of you who take trade from every 5 minutes or every 1 minute, you can have this buy position. Yes, from Monday you can take this buy. It's a signal that I'm giving to this angle. Yes, 147 pips, a buy. The moment price get to this angle, you could see. Should I explain the confluence too? One touch, second touch, and the third touch from this angle. Why? It's a structured area. Secondly, thirdly, a psychological level for you too. You see? So if I should use my fib, that level 2 is it goes with what? The 50% of what? 50% fib. Yes, it moves with what? The 50%. So definitely it's a buy. If price should get to this angle, it's a buy on CHF to this angle. But for me, I'm selling. So it's either I wait patiently for price to get to this angle, then I started what? Selling this pair. I added more position to it, but as it stands, you can take this what? Mini buy from maybe Monday or Tuesday. You can have this possible buy to this angle. Yes, on CHF one, on CHF. Yes, it's simple buy, because I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste time. So I already explained the confluence and everything to you. So if price comes here, it fails to break this angle, gives you a what? If it engulfs here, maybe whatever. If it engulfs, then you can possibly enter from the close of that candle, or if you get morning star or evening, whatever pattern you get, you just go through and what? You sell or you buy this pair. But for me, I'm selling, so I'll be waiting for price at this angle to add my sell position. So concerning the Aussie end, you could see that this low has been taken out, this low has been taken out, this low has been taken out, like clearly break of what? Structures. Yes, we have taken everything out, and price is what? Failing to make a new higher highs. So we are definitely on a downtrend. So possibly there is pattern what being created. So if you don't know the kind of pattern, you can go and do your research. So what I'm expecting price to do with I know definitely price is going to move up to this angle. Yes, price is coming back to the structured level. So if price fails to break this level, it will result in was selling this pair. If price should pull back to this angle at this structured level, you see, if price gets this bottom and fails to make a new higher high, then definitely I'm going to go short on this pair. So if price comes and fails to make a new high and then quickly reversed from this angle, then definitely I'll be looking forward to sell the Aussie yen from this angle. Because definitely last week I had a buy, last 2 weeks I had a buy from this angle. So last week quickly reversed, but I didn't talk about this. I did one thing about this, I don't want the videos to be long. So when I did last week analysis, the videos were very long. That is why I didn't really wanted to post it. So this week I'm making sure that every video is 3 minutes short. Yes, that's why I'm not going back to explain things, just focusing on what is going to, my scenarios and everything. So if price should come to this angle and fails, if price should pull up and fails to break, then definitely we are heading towards this angle, because this structure has already been tested. So definitely we are breaking, coming back to this angle. So you can watch out for this pair. Yes, or maybe price might pull up, comes in, comes in and hit this level, and then finally we get this angle. The moment it gets here and it respect this trend line and then fake out to go up, and then definitely we are coming back. Simple as that. So you should watch out. There will always be a manipulation. Those of you who don't have time or patience for your entries, just jumping in, there will always be a manipulation before price set to go on your direction or anything. So you better have some confirmations and wait patiently and time your entry. I'm swinging this pair. Yes, I'm swinging this pair. Possibly I'm swinging this pair. So if price comes to this angle, face to break here, then definitely I'm selling it strongly. But bear in mind that the yen2 is weak. But who knows? Forex is a game of probability. So just let's follow the trend. Okay, because here you clearly see that structure has been broken. All the highs all the lows has been taken, and price was able to penetrate through this wall. So definitely that gives me the signal of going down. Yes, but as you can see, we have first touch, second touch, and the third touch of this trend line. Who knows what is going to happen next? So I'm basically going to see what the outcome of Monday will be. If Monday comes, I don't know what it's going to be, but if price gets to this region and fails to break, then definitely I will sell this bit. Yeah, today I'm adding gold to it. This is the first time I'm adding gold to my analysis. I don't add those kind of pairs to my Bitcoin, gold, and those kind of heavy pairs. But I'm just explaining why I get in the buys. Those of you who follow me on IG, you saw me posting gold results. Yes, So this is how I got in the gold the buys. So you can clearly see everything here. You can clearly see everything why I entered the buy. So if I go to the 1 hour, there was a demand level on this region that made me went long on gold. Now I'm on break even and I've closed 50% out of this trade. So I'm just waiting for price to what, just because you could possibly see that, you see, price will always repeat itself. History will always you can see from this angle what on 22nd what April going on April. This is what happened here. So when price came back June here, look at what is happening. Price is just ranging and what, and just look, they took all the lows and then went up. The same thing as already as occurred on gold here. So they also what came down and took all the liquidity and then they are going up again. So whatever happened here, it is currently also happen here. So me going long on gold, man, it's a long term. It's a long term. At the same time, we also have what a selling pressure over here. That price has to come and what and correct. So my gold trade is a long term what? It's a long term buy. It's a long term. Almost 1,000 pips, and I'm going to enjoy it too. But definitely there will be a reaction from this angle. I don't want to go to the hourly time frame, but there will definitely be a reaction. The moment gold hits this level, why is it going to be a reaction? Because of what is here. There will definitely be a pullback. The moment gold gets to this angle, price gets to this level, there will be a reaction, maybe to test the ranging level, and then continue move up. So those of you who missed this buy, you could possibly wait patiently, wait for price to break and test this level. There will be a reaction back to this level. When price gets level, the weakness you see and failing of breaking this support level will gives you the strength to add to and finally here is where I'll be looking forward to go short on gold. Simple as that. I'm not struggling with Forex, just following the trend. So last week I shared this kind of trade. Yes, I shared this kind of trade here too. So definitely it played out, but most of you missed where to get in. So should I explain why I get in this pair? I even used my phone too, because since of last week I was very busy. That's why I had this sniper entry. Like the moment the week it went through up here, then I started selling. I started my sales from this angle. Yes, I used limit order because I was very busy, so I placed limit order on this pair. So I had sales from here, and I also had a sales from here. Those who follow me on IG, I posted it there. Yes, so all my entries were based on sniper entries this week. So this is where I entered, but most of the people started selling from this angle, and their stop loss was above, so they were being stopped out. Yes, they were being stopped out. But for me, I know where to get in the market, so I'm not going to explain my entry techniques here. So let me see how many. So almost 189 pips. It's not bad. I've closed 50% of it, so don't worry. 50% is down. So I'm just. But overall, this is where I'm going to go long. Why am I going to go long? Because it's a structured level for me, where price has tested it multiple times. It has served as support. It has also served as a resistance level for me. So potentially, if price should come to this angle, it goes another with this channel that I'm with, this bullish trading channel. It goes with this bullish channel. So if price should is definitely come to this region, then I'll be looking forward to go long. Why? First, confluence the trading channel. Second, a support level, plus my key levels is also in the same angle, and the fib was 61.80% fib. I've already deleted the fib. This so per the pattern I will get here, and the per candlestick pattern too I will get here, that is going to trigger me to buy this pair. So as it stands, I'm selling to this angle, but when it gets here, I'll be waiting for pattern and candlestick pattern to enter or to go long from this angle. So I don't want to take much time on this because I'm still enjoying my sales. Yes, I don't. So let me just go to the 1 hour and then do something. If price should. So from the hourly, you, you see, I'm a structured trader. See, if price should come for this, oh, if price should come for this low, say, there will definitely be a reaction from this angle. So maybe price should drop to this angle and then quickly reverse back to here, and I'm going to have what, another sales from this angle to structured level, and then quickly we could sell this pair to this what, to here, to what, to touch this level, my TP. Yes, let me use the fib and see. Okay, price has no, let me use it, let me still use it. It's still possible to use the fib. I don't want to waste more than 4 minutes on this. So the fib is what, 60. Yes, 60 what, maybe you are not, it's not clear, but it's 61, 80% rigid. That is what, that gives me the confidence to what, to add more sales position what to it. So stay tuned and let's see what it will play out. This is my last pair that I'm breaking it down, and the reason why I did this weekly outlook was I wasn't going to do it because I'm terrified now. I've destroyed my phone and it just fell off, and the other screen and everything is destroyed, as broken. So I wasn't in the mood of doing it, but a guy just tested me that he's waiting for this analysis. So I had no choice. So I have to come in with my sorrow and my bitterness and with my sadness and everything. I know, and definitely Sunday there no phone shop is open so that I can go and get a new phone. So I'm sad, but I have to do it. So to that guy who just tested me on Telegram, yeah, I did this for you because I wasn't going to do it, man. I wasn't going to do it, but I have no choice to do it. So this is my last pair, the CHF. Yes. So concerning CHF, you could see from the forward, you could see here was what, a strong resistant area. Secondly, my structured what level. This is sometimes how I refer to it, a structured level. Why? Because price has tested it multiple times and got rejected from it. So 4 hourly, it was what, head and potential head and shoulder pattern from the 4 hour. Yes. So this was my support level. And why am I saying pattern here? Because you could see what, you see a triple what top from this angle, and after liquidity grab, they took everything off. They took everything off, and then they quickly went down. So those who were on CHF, you could have your first sell from this angle. If you miss this, you can have your first sell from this angle, but it's never too late. So maybe on Monday, Tuesday, if price should pull up to this angle again to test it, if price should test it, then we have what, another double top to give us what, a pattern, and per whatever candlestick pattern that we get from this angle, and we will sell this pair to this angle here. This is definitely where we'll be going what, long on what, on GBP what, CHF. So this is what my finally outlook that I'm sharing. So you could possibly have your sell from this angle to here, because price is never coming up to this angle. Price is never coming here. So you have your second, you could wait for price to break this structured level. You could wait for price to break this structured level, okay? And you put your stop loss just above here. If price should was just continue breaking and then coming up, because when it gets here, there will possibly be a reaction from this angle. When price gets to this angle, there will be a reaction to test this structure again. That is when you sell, and your TP is here, because definitely that is when price is going to what, move to the upside. So this is what my final outlook on what, on GBP CHF. It's if price move back to the 50%, you could look at a possible sell for you per what, the double top you get. But if price should continue to break this structure, so you wait to test this structured level. After testing the structured level, price will retrace back to this angle. When you retrace, that's when you're going to what, sell from here to get your TP here, and then you are out of the market. Simple. So we use next week to look for another opportunity what to go long. I know from next week on GBP CHF we'll be looking for what longs only. So this is my outlook on what my final outlook. Thank you all for enjoying and staying here. And I have a surprise, and it will be coming on soon, not now.